Chat. What's up, y'all boys? Oh my.
What's up, y'all boys?
Hope y'all boys good, man. Hope y'all boys been good. Been a long time. D Lou, I appreciate you, big dog, coming through with the sub, man, to start the stream. That's love. That's love. Timeless Buckeye in here, Jay. Big dog Coop. Oh man, back like we never left. It been way too long, man. Prince, what's up, bro? Antonio, how you? Oh man, been a little minute. Bro, y'all boys probably don't even remember where we left off. It's been that long. It has been that long. Do I remember where we left off? Oh, man. Let's go full screen, man. Let's go full screen. Man, Marcus Vale. We left off in the, bro, let's look at our schedule. I remember a pretty nasty end to our season. I forget what happened exactly, but I remember a pretty disappointing loss to Arkansas is who we end up ending our season on. Nasty. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Arkansas. What did we throw like a game losing interception? They came back in the fourth quarter to end our season. Buddy's a 73 overall, played like 80 completion percentage, played amazing. Malik. So we got a bunch of decisions entering this offseason. Like, is Malik our guy at quarterback? Excuse me, at quarterback. I have no idea. Lil CJ, what's up, bro? How you? You said we need an AI recap of last season? Hey, I got it, man. I got it on standby, bro. It's on standby. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Malik folded. Oh my goodness. We rushed for 300 combined yards and we lost. I do not remember that. Oh my. We rushed for 300 and lost. And he had another 88 on the ground or in the air, Jaguar. That man had 4 touchdowns and damn near 500 yards. No, he went crazy. He should be the first overall pick. Then we had 3 sacks, no interceptions, and that ended our season. Let's look at the season stats, man. So was wondering when you was gonna see Vale again. Hey, Vale is back, man. Been a little minute. It been too long, man. Been too long. Been focusing on just other content, just being honest. I've been focusing on LSU Dynasty, Air Force, the new Air Force Dynasty. And we got some other stuff that we working on too. But quarterback numbers, Malik, for him to be a 77 overall quarterback who is pretty bad. Like, he is not a good quarterback. When you look at his accuracies, he played well. I mean, 61 short, 62 medium, 74 deep. He said, wow, I thought you retired this dynasty. Glad. Yeah, man. No, it's not retired, Mr. Don. We back. We just been, like I said, we just been focusing on other stuff. It get difficult, man, because there's so much stuff I want to do. Like, it get difficult to prioritize what? Like, LSU Dynasty. I love that. That's the online dynasty. Love that one. That's a top priority. The Air Force Dynasty. I love that dynasty. But like when I'm live streaming like this was time I would have been either doing the Air Force Dynasty or live streaming. So it's like, which one do y'all prefer? Which one do I prefer? So it's like, I can't do everything. So it's like, it's either Marcus Vale, Air Force, and it's really good decisions. You know, it's like, it's a good problem to have, is what I'll say. Jaguar Jones, man. What a guy. What a guy, man. What a guy. What a guy. Oh my goodness. These wide receiver numbers is bad. I mean, everyone with about 400 yards, but defense, 8 sacks, 7.5, 6, 4 interceptions for Reggie. Hey. Not exactly what we wanted this season, for sure. But we getting there. You said, can't wait to see the stuff you discover in 27. And if EA changed the way you can break the skill caps. Hey, I think EA got to change that one. Like the skill cap. Do we call that a glitch? I don't even know what to call it. But the skill cap finesse, EA definitely, I think, will patch that. So Georgia beats Alabama in the national championship. Okay, a lot of red in that. A lot of red teams there. Let's go ahead and advance. I think our running back ended up winning a bunch of awards, if I remember. Let's just recap because it's gonna be the last time we could see this. So he came number 2 for the Maxwell. Came number 2 for a lot of things. The Heisman, he came number 2. He should have won like running back of the year. Yep. The Dope Walker. What else? How good did he perform? Okay, yeah, he played pretty well. 5,300. That quarterback played pretty well. Air Force tight end winning tight end of the year. Hey, man, that gotta be a different playbook. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this is still the Air Force playbook, man. Hey, Jay, 50 streams in a row, man. That is crazy. Jay, you the GOAT, bro. You have made it to 50 streams in a row. I appreciate you, bro. That is actually amazing. That's amazing. Manny, 82 overall linebacker. I like when stuff like this happen. Like low overall players end up winning awards and like just getting crazy production. I like to see that. Let's go ahead. I think we could just go ahead and advance, right? I mean, there's nothing else for us to do. You say you hope they get rid of the archetypes. What do you want to see then? Like, cause like if we get rid of the archetypes, it got to be something. So, in my opinion, I want them to kind of move away from the archetypes. Or let me say this: I want them to keep archetypes, but have it be more dynamic. Like, if you upgrade, let's say a dual threat quarterback, and you upgrade his, you know, let's say his passing ability, and he becomes an elite passer, he should shift into a pocket passing quarterback. And then if you want to keep him a dual threat, you got to also upgrade his speed. Like it got to be a balance. He actually still has to be that archetype instead of you seeing a pocket pass or a pocket passing quarterback with 99 speed, 98 acceleration, and his passing stats low. Like no, he should transition into either a dual threat or a pure runner. That's what I would like to see. What's up, nephew? What's up, Lewis? How you, bro? Appreciate you being here, bro. Players leaving. This one gonna be nasty, man. I think we're gonna lose our starting quarterback. Hold up. Let me think. We might lose both our quarterbacks. Let's see. Let's see what we lose, man. Let's see the damage. Wow. You want to enter the portal instead of going pro? You weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you a weirdo. You a weirdo. Playing style deal breaker? You put up 8 sacks. What didn't you like, man? We have a B plus. He won an A minus. To me, that's not enough to enter the portal. Championship contender. Okay, I mean we missed out on the playoffs and we're currently unranked, so we're gonna lose tremendous production on our D line. 7 sacks and 8 sacks. It's one thing if these guys go pro. If they hit the portal, this is going to hurt. That's gonna hurt. Another trench player. One our center is looking to leave. Elite development center. Championship contender. Our safety, starting safety, also had 2 interceptions. Brand exposure. We're not a big enough brand. Then our backup tight end wants to leave for playing time. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Andy. Bye-bye. Pro potential. You're a junior, redshirt junior. You've been here for 4 years, bro, and you made it to a 75 overall. You gotta look yourself in the mirror, bro. Talking about pro potential. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, all right. Chris, normal development, pro potential. Good luck. Will, linebacker, pro potential. Also, good luck. Good riddance, also. Quarterback, you are not very good. How is players entering the portal for staying close to home? Like, I thought that grade does not change. That's crazy to me. We'll never get Cam Lamar type. So, and my feelings is like, for us to get these Cam Newtons, Lamar Jackson, maybe a Jeremiah Smith, like coming out of high school, for these archetypes to be in college football 27, I feel like they need to make every archetype more random. That's how I feel. I feel like you go after a blocking tight end. Every blocking tight end are going to have the same attributes and the same threshold. Every running quarterback, every pocket passing quarterback, every athlete dual threat, pretty much going to have the same attributes and the same threshold. Like, I feel like sometimes we should have a blocking tight end be generational, or have a quarterback, you know, just have it be more random, like, and then you could actually have a quarterback that spawn in with 6'5", 245 with 90 speed. Like, if things was more random, that could happen. But I feel like that's probably hard to code. I don't know. I never did no coding, but I feel like it's probably hard to code, maybe more randomness. All right, let's see if we can get some of these players back, man. We got 10 persuasion attempts. Are you staying? Okay. I'm gonna see you on the other side, big dog. Brian, how you feeling? For sure. Okay. Okay. 0 for 3, y'all. 0 for 3. We lose. I mean, damn, that hurts. I mean, everyone else I barely even care about. Thompson, like, you could come back. Bye-bye. The backup tight end, watch you come back. Maybe the guy the least valuable of all of these guys I actually want back. Like, these other guys, I really don't even care. Like, they got normal development. We'll try to bring you back, I guess. I mean, we'll try to bring all of them, I guess, except for that guy Andy. I don't like Andy. Andy leaving for the wrong reasons, man. You said we back. Let's effing go. Hey, man, what's up, Jay? I appreciate you, big dog. J Mac, yo, happy to see you live. Hey, bro, I'm happy to be back, man. Appreciate you being here also. I am happy to be back, bro. I am happy to be back. All right. Let's see what the portal talking about, bro. Let's see what the portal hitting for this year. Let's see what that portal talking about. Okay, draft results. Let's look at that first. Middle Earth Runner, we back. Hey, we back, big dog. Appreciate you being here, Brody. Appreciate you being here. Do you ever check your DM for the book? For the playbook, I have not. Be honest, bro. I have not. I don't know what type offense we gonna run next year, bro. It depends with who's our starting quarterback is. If we decide to run a run-in type offense with the quarterback, we will definitely use your book. But I don't know. We got to see what this portal hitting for. I'll tell you one thing. We will. So, Xavier, I want to encourage Xavier to transfer, but I wanted him to actually enter the portal on his own. We benched Xavier. In real life, he would have transferred. He decided not to enter the portal. He's still here, but he is not starting. I'm done with Buddy. I'm done with him. We played with him for 2 years, no Diddy, and he bad. He's not good. We can look at his stats over the 2 years. When we took over this program, he was coming off being a starting quarterback. Had a bad year. I think Mizzou went 1-11. I remember they didn't win a conference game, and he was a non-game starter. In that 2031 season, okay year. Okay, not great. But last year really took a step back. We benched them. Got to encourage the transfer early next year. The thing is, like, if the way encourage the transfer work in this game, a lot of y'all probably already know this, but he's going to completely disappear. And I feel like that's messed up if we just cause him to disappear. The only other option, position change him. He will not play quarterback after we benched him. We could position change him. I feel like he's too small. He don't play with enough heart. He gets hurt, wear and tear. He fumbles. get inaccurate because his ribs throbbing. Like, I'm done with him at quarterback. So it's either cut him and he go to 9 to 5 it, or we position change him and we try to teach him how to play either receiver or running back. I mean, maybe he could go play defense, but it's probably either receiver or running back for bro. And I think he was an athlete coming. Let's see. So his catching trash. Oh my. He gonna have a long way to go. Position change him. He got a long way to go, yo. He got a long way to go to play any other position. I mean, we pit him as long snapper. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. He just always wanted to be a Tiger. Exactly. And I feel crazy. I feel bad if we... What's up, Fins World? Appreciate you being here, man. I feel bad if we just cut him and he go like... Because at the end of the day, he will get drafted next year after his, senior year. Because his overall will be high enough. He gonna be like Pavia. He probably just gonna be a late round pick. Maybe go undrafted, but sign somewhere. Let's see what this portal talking about. Or first, before we look at the portal, we actually got to look at our roster. I forget what our roster even talking about. He got that extra baggage, man. And he did make them comments to where we even benched him. The reason we benched him because he was playing bad, and he said something crazy about Vale. Hold up, Jaguar Jones did not go pro. Why nobody told me that? Jaguar Jones did not go pro. He's still here. You said, all good, bro. You locked in regardless. If you use it or not. Start running, think you enjoy it. Hey, I appreciate you, Jay. Like I said, it depends who our quarterback is. But I am highly surprised, Jaguar. You gotta love a player that ate and still hungry. You gotta love a player that already ate and he's still hungry. I mean, you gotta love a player that's like that. What Jag, man? It's not many players like that, man. So I sharpened the sword just for the sake of the sword being sharp. Denzel Washington taught me that. Anyone know where that's from? Somebody gotta know where that's from. That's recent. Said, everything can be upgradable next year, like Stadium Pulse. Yeah, there's no way we can't upgrade like Stadium Pulse, the atmosphere. You should do one with the Gators. You say you got to double check week 2 of the portal. I mean, he wasn't in. We'll look at the drafted players, but y'all really don't know where that's from? All right, now I gotta show y'all. Mike Beasley said that. What Mike Beasley say? What Mike Beasley say?
Right? Yeah. So why the fuck was I being there swinging that jello?
Who challenges you? You got to get the money, B.
Who got to get the money? Y'all think I'm sitting here retired? No.
You got 20. They got 50K. The money, B.
Who got to get the money?
You.
Why?
Because they challenge you. They
Sword. We ain't never gonna tell
What he
you.
say?
But if you can find where the gym is, man, listen, bro.
So
I sharpen the sword just for the sake of the sword being sharp. I don't sit here and wait for the war to get started. You prepare for war in times of peace. Denzel Washington told me that.
Oh my. Denzel Washington told me that. Man, that's Jaguar Jones in a nutshell. That's Jaguar Jones in a nutshell coming back for his senior year, man. Just put up 2,300 yards with 20 plus touchdowns total. Like, Austin is still here. Austin, only if he had a better development trait, he'd be a problem. Okay, so we're good at running back. Don't need one running back in this portal. We're good there. Receiver, we lose our top 3 guys, but Quinn returns, Patrick returns, 2 big body receivers, 5 stars with a development trait. That's perfect. And then JJ also could jump up with a star development trait coming off his freshman year. He should have redshirted. Okay. So we don't really need receiver. If it's a good one out there, we'll definitely take it, but we're not hunting for a receiver. Dave returns, and we also return our backup. So we're good at tight end. O-line, we return our left tackle. Hakeem is returning. I think he is maxed out. Hakeem was at FSU with us as a young guy. We got Hakeem to commit at FSU with Marcus Vale. And then once we came over to Mizzou, he followed us. So he's still here. He didn't go pro. So we have our starting left tackle. We do lose our backup. Fine. Our left guard is still here. Both of them. Good. Our center, we could move one of these guards to center and they could play. Our right guard graduates. And then Kevin is here. He has normal development. Not ideal, but that could play. And then our right tackle all graduates. Okay. But that do leave us with a 5-star impact development who might be ready to take over. So we do have talent developer. So a bunch of our players got XP. So he got 12 XP for getting some O-linemen drafted. So we should be good on the O-line. If we get one starter on the O-line, fine, but we don't really need much. Edge rusher, we lose our starter, but then we have a guy like Richard who I think is ready to take over. Coming off his true sophomore year, like he is ready to take over the room with the star development. And then we have a guy like DeMarco who also can take over the room. Or we can move him to the right edge room because we do lose both. We lose everything here. But then we got elite and star development. We're good at edge. We're going to have some young guys playing, but that's fine. We don't need an edge rusher. We need D-tackle. You said, have you done an athlete-only rebuild yet? I feel like I have, man. Parachuter, what's up, bro? How you? I feel like I have done an athlete one this year. I know I did it last year with Vandy. Maybe I didn't do one this year. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. So we found you. I think you do good with the Gators and recruiting. I'm not against doing the Florida. So how do you feel about development trait balance? Hate to see so many normals and impact being unplayable. I like that you can increase development trait this year. I mean, you could still get a normal development 4-star if he's the right archetype, and he could be somebody. He won't, turn into a 90 plus most times, but he could still be somebody, especially with manual progression. I mean, for me, if a guy is absolutely balling, let's say we win the Heisman with a normal development player, like his potential should unlock, in my opinion. But in this game, it don't. Like his development trait should go up, and also his skill cap should unlock instantly. But that's not how it works. So we have one D tackle returning. Not good. What you miss? You ain't miss much, bro. All we did was advance from the end of the season to the first week of the transfer portal, and we haven't looked at the transfer portal. We lost pretty much 5 starters to the transfer portal. We lost 3 D linemen. We lost a safety and we lost a guard. No, a center. We lost our starting center. So we lost 5 starters to the portal. Okay. Linebacker is a position where we need to be concerned about. We lose all our starters, and we don't have young guys like we do at the D-line or some of these other positions. So we need to go get a linebacker or two. Corner situation, lose our 2 starters. Do we have any young guys in the wing? Okay, we have Nick, young guy that could take over. But outside of that, Ezekiel is going to have to be a starter with that low speed. Do we have something in safety room? Box specialist guy, he's not ready. Jalil, he started as a true freshman for us, had 2 interceptions, but he's a safety. He can't go play corner. Daniel, he's a box specialist, but his coverages are quite good. He lacks speed. It's his issue, so I don't think he could go play corner neither. The hybrid safety, also not fast. And then our other safeties, okay. So secondary is a concern here for us also. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at our recruiting class. We got some pretty good commits. Bill. Impact development. His accuracies are better than our starting quarterback right now. So we lost our Mike, who had elite development trait. That hurts. That hurts. Okay. But, oh, wow. Both these guys got elite. Insane. Brandon, what's up, bro? How you, man? It has been a minute. It has been a minute, man. But yeah, it's been great to get both these guys. That's fine. Let's move on. Two impact development, 4-star receivers. He's a gem, but only impact. Hate that for us. Star development, tight end. Okay. We could move him to linebacker if needed. But it might just be best keep him at tight end, honestly. So I've been busy with school and kids, got into D&D and pulled me in. Hey, man. I've been busy too, man. It's just that for me, I'm glad the year is ending, at least the school cycle. But yeah, no, been a minute. I'm glad you're here, bro. So O-line, we're in an interesting spot. Like, do we start DeJohn? You said you a Sixers fan, right? How you feeling about Game 7? Hey, man, I'm feeling pretty good about Game 7. So, be honest with y'all. When that game start, I'll probably hop off stream and watch it. Or I'm going to watch it on stream with y'all. I don't know. It's up to y'all. It depends how the stream go. But I'm either going to hop off, continue to watch, or watch the Sixers game, or just throw it on my other monitor. Let's see. We didn't scout this guy. Okay. I mean, let's bring him in. He's like, can you catch me up? What you got going on? Yeah, Brandon, how much have you seen any of, I guess, what's the last thing you've seen? Like, have you seen us with Mizzou, with Marcus Vale, with this coach, or like, have you seen any of, this is season 2 at Mizzou? Have you seen anything so far here? Or like, I just need to know how far back should I go? So edge rusher, we good at edge, man. Don't bring any edge rushers in. Oh my. Elite development 5-star. Normal development 5-star. Normal development 4-star. Impact. Okay. Well, we're good at edge. Season 2 at FSU was the last thing you caught. Wow, that's so long ago. Season 2 at FSU. So we have 2 D-tackle commits, and they're both normal development. So that pisses at 3 total D-tackles. In this portal, we need to bring in at least 1 starting D-tackle transfer. Probably 2. We need to bring in at least 1, though. At least 1. Elite development, Will Lurkin linebacker. Perfect. I'll catch you up in a second, Brandon. Let me finish going through this. 5-star middle linebacker with normal. No corners. Yikes. One strong safety commit. Here's a hybrid. Or one free safety, no strong safety. Okay, so secondary is a need. Secondary is a need here, okay. So Brandon, season 2 at FSU, the last you saw. So bunch of stuff happened. I forget how many years total we did at FSU. We ended up winning 2 national championships at FSU. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. We ended up winning 2 natties. We made the playoffs every single year at FSU. We never missed. We won 2 natties. We lost 1 natty to Michigan. And during another playoff run, our last playoff run at FSU, we went undefeated during the regular season, I believe. And we decided to take a job at Missouri because for me and Marcus Vale, it was getting a little bit too easy. So we took a job at Missouri, who was the worst team in the SEC when we took over. I can show you kind of what their record was. They went 3-9. They went defeated in the SEC, and we got the job offer. We decided to take a challenge. Coach wanted to go. He wanted to coach in the SEC, more of a challenge, and we took over. Last year we went 11-3, made the playoffs. This year was our worst year ever as a coach. This past year, we went 9-4 and missed the playoffs. First time Marcus ever missed the playoffs. But we also, quarterback is our issue. Like, we don't have a guy at quarterback on this team. So that's kind of our biggest issue here. So entering this offseason, if we could find a quarterback, perfect. But we need something. Just logging in. We're episode... Hey, American, I appreciate you being here, man. But I'll kind of... It's funny. When we first hopped on, I was kind of explaining that. So today I had the decision. Either stream or record Air Force episode 4. I had two options, stream or record Air Force episode 4. Now, if my Eagles, or not my Eagles, if my 76ers win, I'm going to be feeling good tonight. So I might go ahead and record Air Force episode 4 after we win tonight against the Celtics, game 7. If we lose, I'm going to record it tomorrow morning. But today I already recorded the next episode of LSU Online Dynasty, the $800 Online Dynasty. So that episode is recorded. That could come out tomorrow, or I could push that to Monday. And I could drop the Air Force episode tomorrow. I really want to drop the Air Force episode tomorrow is what I want to do. And have the Online Dynasty come out on Monday. So that's kind of my thought process, bro. Let's see here. No 5 stars in the portal this year, man. No 5 stars in the portal. 4 stars. Ohio State. So our guy that was a 92 overall, he's a 4-star in the portal. He has elite development. In my opinion, this should be a 5-star transfer. He was a 92 overall with elite. He's going to jump up to 95 plus during training results, man. You said best CFB content creator out there, hey Chaz. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Let me pin that. Let me pin that, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. If y'all watching on YouTube, drop a like on the stream, man. All right. Nice little poll up in the YouTube chat, man. All right. He talking about Chaz. He all right. He all right. What y'all saying? Tavin St. Clair would fit your quarterback needs. He would. Like, guy like that would fit it perfectly. But our 92 overall elite development player is here as a number 5 player in the portal. Okay. We have a corner we can't even talk to. Our 89 overall D tackle is here as the number 11th player in the portal. Okay. Who can we talk? Who wants to come here? We have a running back. That's not what we need. That would be disrespectful if we added a running back. That would actually be disrespectful. We have an edge rusher that put up 9 sacks last season. It is hard to turn that down. He put up 9 sacks. Last year, our highest sack guy was 8 sacks. And he is the guy right here. He's right here. And our other D tackle had 7 sacks. So we could go at the guy with 9 sacks, but edge, like I said, we really don't need edge. We'll add it. Now we have the opportunity to talk to our center and maybe convince him to come back. How your championship contender grade change? Before it was an A-. Now it's a B-. Interesting. You said finally get Coach Marcus Vale back and I'm not home. A Carter B Gaming, I appreciate you being here, bro. You said, hi, that Air Force series is depressing. You said, I choose to win with Mizzou too. That's funny. Hey, man, that Air Force. So anyone that watched that Air Force series, I have decided to go back to the Air Force playbook. When you see the next episode, I have went back to the Air Force playbook. So we need quarterback here, but they care about playing time, and Xavier is messing that up. Xavier is still listed as an 87 overall quarterback on his roster, so no other starting quarterback wants to come here because they see him on our roster, but they don't understand he shouldn't be here. We don't want him. There needs to be a way before the portal starts for me to tell guys, hey, go ahead, bro. Enter the portal, man. We don't want you here. Like, coaches do that in real life. And this is a great example of, like, now some of these guys that we might have been able to go after, we just can't. So we have a right tackle from Virginia here, pass protector. Started 12 games, gave up 7 sacks. What will Campbell say? If you give a sack a game, you're gonna be working at Amazon. Nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He gave us 7 sacks at Virginia, and he's supposed to be a top 38 player. I don't know. We'll add him. What else here? This portal don't seem that good, y'all. We could bring our safety back. He's trying to go to Florida. Chill out, bro. You don't want to go there. We'll add our safety back. We got a couple of receivers. North Texas. Damn, North Texas. Y'all lost 2 sophomore receivers. They got to be damn near the same overall. We'll add both of them. Just see. You say you got to beat the cheater allegations with Air Force? You said that Air Force Dynasty is giving you PTSD for your Missouri State no portal rebuild. You said you don't know if it's possible winning just Simmons. I'm curious if Jaden could pull it off. Bro, I don't know, man. You said you getting love from EA yet about early access for 27. I have not. So I actually reached out to EA. Brandon, our own we had a 32 user online dynasty that we was entering year 3 of, and a glitch happened where we can't advance the league. So I reached out to one person on me and one developer on Twitter. We follow each other. I reached out to him asking for just any advice, and he never responded. So I'm blackballed as far as I know. You said, love that recruit from where I'm living at right now. Where you at, bro? Just start Iowa Dynasty, trying to get these boys right on offense. Hey, man, you got to throw some. Hey, you can't recruit no 4 stars on offense, man. We got center that has his number 1 raw strength. Okay. I'm not adding no running backs. Okay, here's a quarterback. Dual threat freshman quarterback transferring from Colorado. I don't know if y'all know this, but Colorado, I feel like, always recruit quarterbacks so well in this video game. Let's add this, man. This is interesting. I don't love his build. He's 6'4", 190. That's small. That's small. As far as like weight, he's obviously tall enough. You say, ain't nothing touching this Coast Vale series. We the zoo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. It's funny that this game is, 9 months. We 9 months into the game, and there's still so much I want to do with this game. Like, I have yet to play Road to Glory. I want to do a series on this channel on YouTube or live stream. I haven't decided where I play a Road to Glory, but I just be having too many series. Like, it'd be crazy. Okay. D tackle. Okay, we have a D tackle from Missouri. He wants to come back home for his senior year. He's leaving Ohio State. Did he play at Ohio State? He did not. He got 1 sack, no game started. So we're bringing in a backup. We're bringing in what Fran Brown said. He said you bringing in other teams twos. You just swap and spit. We bringing in Ohio State spit. He said, in the portal, you just swapping twos. You said at some point you got user control of games. So American, for me, the Air Force Dynasty, damn, that's all the 4 stars right there. The Air Force Dynasty, for me, is supposed to be, I'm the GM. Like, I'm just supposed to recruit and set the depth chart. Like, I just want to be the GM. So a bunch of people were saying like, hey, play the games. For that one, I just want to be the GM. So you need a Vince Young on the squad. They don't make Vince Youngs in this game, man. Is that Road to Glory combined with MLB The Show, Road to Glory? Hey, man. So that, I have a plan to do that, man. Like, I probably told y'all this already, but I have a plan where I do a Road to Glory and also a Road to the Show with the same person and have them play college football and college baseball and make that into a video. You said, does EA or LSU still have a part? I don't know. I don't know if they have a connection with EA. I don't know. I ain't tripping, Brandon. I'm not tripping, man. You said Joe Burrow was Ohio State backup? That is true. That is true. We do have a lot of 3 stars here. Let's add the best D tackle. And then, oh yeah, corner. We still need corner. Do we not have any corners that want to come to Mizzou? We don't. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, not good. We do have some safeties, but box specialists, like, I mean, yikes. It's not good, yeah, for our secondary. Like, any 4-stars corners? Not many. Not good. Let's do some scouting of some of the guys we added. So you, Dwayne, what you talking about, Wayne? Okay. I don't know if you're better than what we have, Wayne. I think I read the road of freshmen out there with elite development. Center. Is this the guy that we already had? Yeah, it's the guy we already had. I don't even need to scout you. You was already on our roster. Right tackle. That run blocking terrible. But we man you progression this one, so we could get him right. You say you doing a Toledo rebuild with only G5 transfers or 2-star P4 transfers. GG's. Good luck, bro. Let's try to bring our safety back. All right, we got these 2 North Texas receivers. Any route artist and a speedster? I think the route artist I'm a little bit more interested in. The speedster got some pretty darn good route running. I mean, they both got good route running, honestly. They both look pretty solid, bro. I'm not going to hold you. Which one has the better development trait? That's always the question, but you don't know. You never know. Let's go at the route artist, man. The route artist got yeah, he got more abilities, I guess. I don't know. Go at the route artist. Remove the other one. We don't need 2 receivers. Okay, raw strength lineman. And then this quarterback is so interesting to me. Have some speed on you, bro. 85. Okay. Whoa. You know what this is? I think this is the generational, what I call it, athlete dual threat. I feel like out of high school, he probably was a 3-star. And when we bring him in, he's probably going to have normal development trait or impact. Regardless, this is a guy we definitely want. He would be a starter, in my opinion, as long as he didn't have normal. That looks very good. Okay. Power rusher, D tackle, good finesse or solid finesse moves, good power moves, block shedding in the solid spot, good strength, 95, strong as the ox, in-state kid, D tackle. I mean, that's like a match made in heaven right there. We need that. And then you got a gap specialist, big body, 6'5", 308, good block shedding, good strength, need D tackle play. Come on, bro. We need you. And then a safety. Box specialist with some okay speed. I'm going to try to bring you in with the goal of moving one of our other safeties to corner. I think that got to be the game plan here. Man, the number 24 edge rush, like, I think we rock out with our young dogs, man. Like, I think yeah. This man had 9 sacks last season. Yeah, rock out with the young Lions, man. Rock out with the young dogs at edge. But we do need to go get at least some corner, man. Like, Fish, appreciate you, man. Glad to see you back. I appreciate you, bro. What y'all say? Issue with Road to Glory or Road to the Show. College isn't long enough. How you feel about corner that's 5'9", 5'10"? Throw them in the slot. They can be pretty good. Ron, So with that Air Force series, bro, the whole point of that series is for it to be a challenge with Simmons. Like, I'm supposed to be the GM. So I'm gonna do a bunch of, like, I'm gonna call them mini series where, like, that Air Force series, when I win the Natty, we're done. If we win the Natty, it might not happen. When I win the Natty, we're done, and we're gonna move on to the next one. When we move on to the next one, I might play the moments, play the games. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the next one, but with that one, it's just we're the GM, we recruit, we let the playbook do what it do. So I go for vertical throw wide receivers. The cover specialist safeties can play corner. Need something fresh to watch. You said play the young bulls, homegrown. That's how I'm feeling, man. You said that Air Force series is definitely a challenge. Bro, the funny part is, so before we started the Air Force series, I knew I wanted to start some series where every season would be an episode, just like how I do at Air Force. I did a poll on my YouTube, and I picked 4 teams for y'all to choose from. I picked like Maryland. Who else was on there? I think Vandy was on there, and I think it was like one other team. Maryland won the vote, but it was like a bunch of people in the comments do Air Force. And they got a bunch of likes in the comments. It was like, do Air Force. It's going to be a lot more challenging. The Maryland rebuild going to be easy. And I was like, I purposely picked all P4 teams when I made the poll. The reason I picked P4 teams is because I wanted the rebuild to go quicker so I could kind of hop into the next one and just do a bunch of them. I was like, all right, people asking for Air Force, we're going to do Air Force. And now I'm doing Air Force. I'm like, yo, we might not be able to. I'm like, we might not be able to get this done. All right, let's so we're in an interesting spot here. We need corner. We don't have corners interested in us. So we just got to add a couple guys and pursue them. Add one more guy here. Okay. I mean, he's an athlete. That's about it. He is an athlete. But with Man U progression, we can honestly make him very good. But he is an athlete. I mean, damn, some of these guys' attributes are pretty bad. I mean, we need something. We need somebody. Let's advance. We've been on this week for about 20 minutes, it feel like. Oh, player, we didn't even hold a draft results. We didn't even look at draft results. We about to trip out. Nate goes in the second round of the draft. Our right tackle, second or third round. Fourth round for the right guard. Our middle linebacker goes ninth round. Crazy. Fifth round. Gordon receiver goes 6th, and our D tackle goes 7th. Okay, 6 sacks for the D tackle. Okay. Let's advance. Said North Dakota State gonna be in the next game. They're gonna be a problem this season. You think so? You think they're gonna be a problem? Is that Texas Tech for the next one? Texas Tech too easy though, man. We could win the Natty in year 1 with Tech. Yeah, man. You said, yeah. Going at the players that's interested in Air Force, I feel like that's a must though. I feel like it's a must. Now, it's unfortunate that we don't have, like, this past year, we had no 3 stars, very few 3 stars interested in the Air Force program. So we had to go at the 2 stars. That was unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Do we have a chance? Maybe. Okay, we'll get you. We should get you also. The D tackle we should get as well. We could do our double soft sell maybe. And we could throw him on a visit. Okay, that's 1 right there. That's 2. Okay, bet. So it's 2 options. Do our double soft sell method. Throw him on a visit. Should get this D tackle. And state kid. Easy one, man. He want to come home. We need you. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Can we do the double soft sell only knowing 1 motivation? Maybe. Okay. We can't. It's between 3 options. Let's throw him on a visit. Yeah, let's throw everyone on a week 3 visit. Okay, let's do that. Let's throw all the offensive players on a week 3. So you, week 3, coach prestige. Our receiver, week 3. Championship contender. Quarterback, week 3. Yep. Brand exposure. Do we have any more offensive players? Seem like we don't. Or you're agile center. We throw you on there. That's just going to be an even better boost. Okay. Okay. We probably don't have a chance here. We'll stay in the mix. Damn, we should have waited and did him for that week 3. Damn, we messed up. Definitely messed up there. It's a long shot. Why didn't we throw you on the week 3? I'm bugging. Throw you right now. Bugging. Okay, let's remove this. Like, do we have a chance with some of these guys? Like, I mean, let's come back over here to the board. HBCU rebuild next. Hey, it's a possibility. I'll definitely do an HBCU rebuild. I want to do Southern. It's probably if I picked, I'll probably do a Southern rebuild. But then it's like it's gonna be tough because I'm gonna try to do it as realistic as possible. So like only players interested in us. Heavy Louisiana kids. Probably nothing higher than a 3-star. Is probably how I would do it. We need DB. We need DB. Any 4-stars first. Any 4-stars that didn't get a scholarship offer. Let's see here. A couple running backs, but we don't need that. Okay, 3 stars. So a couple of these 3 stars didn't get a scholarship. Let's just add these guys. And let's scout them. Okay, boundary. Looks mid. Good press. Another boundary. 99 change direction. Another boundary. Okay, all these guys are just the same archetype. Hold up, my homie calling me. Let's see here. I sharpen the sword for the sake of the sword being sharp. Hey man, that thing stuck in my head, bro. All right, I think we could advance. Put 50 into these 3 guys. All we need is really one of them. So did you check out the Southern team builder I sent? I did check out. What's the one you sent? I did check out. I think so. I checked out a bunch of Southern team builders and I downloaded a few of them. We get some commits coming through also. We get the D tackle and we also get the center. Perfect. Yeah, Southern, we probably get still a couple 4 stars out the boot with Southern. All right, let's see here. So the right tackle, we get locked out? Really? That stinks. Now, in my opinion, we're locked out. Give me my visit back. Give me my week 3 visit back. I could use that on a guy like this. Give me my week 3 visit back. Did they actually give me my week 3 visit back? Oh, oh. They actually gave it back. Good job. They actually gave it back. Okay, we probably don't have a chance, but I mean, like, come on, you was at our program, bro. Like, we should know your hard sell. Just tuned in. How you been? Are you starting a different quarterback next season? I've been great, man. I've been great. How are you, bro? And then to answer your other question about quarterback, I don't know. I truly don't know yet, man. Like we're going after this transfer quarterback right now. And I'll show you him in a second. If we get him, it's a solid chance he starts. It's a solid chance he starts for us. I don't know. It depends what his development trade come in at. If he's a normal development, I'm just not going to start him. But if he comes in with, impact higher, he will be starting that quarterback for us most likely. And I'll show you him. I think he's the generational 3-star athlete, 3-star. Here he is. Because his speed, I'm assuming a redshirt freshman. His speed, acceleration, and his accuracies with the throw power, like this is probably a former 3-star player, athlete 3-star that came in, with the crazy attributes. So if we get him, he probably starts, depending on development trait. Okay, see, we got hard sell you. Okay, perfect. It's not looking good for Buddy. Okay, perfect. Let's advance, man. So if you pick Southern, you should play a couple games in the season with the auto passing setting on. So I got a couple rebuilds, man. Rebuild ideas. Like one is like where we the OC and we just play offense. DC just play defense. Auto passing is another good one where we just call plays. We do get the quarterback. Let's work. What's up, bro? Huge fan of the channel. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming through, big dog. I appreciate you, DJ Ice. I appreciate you. That's a big time, though. That's big time. That's probably QB1 committing to the program right there. Probably. We'll see what happens. Have you ever heard of custom playbook Chop? It's based on the Tim Tebow. Where I find it at? I have not heard of it. So it seemed like a decent quarterback at the offseason training. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm just nervous. He might come in with normal development. We'll see, though. That's the beauty of it. We lose our center that was our center. Man, he was on a visit and he committed somewhere else. He was on our visit and committed somewhere else. Insane. We probably don't get. Oh, maybe. With the hard sell, maybe we jump up in front. Maybe. Maybe. All right, looks like we're going to get all 3 of these corners. Fine. We can use all 3. National Signing Day, y'all. Okay, we should get everyone here that was left. Damn, we did lose out on the center. So we get no O-line transfer. It's a little bit annoying, but let's go position by position and look at development traits, man. Bill, impact development, impact. Okay, we could work with that. We could work with the impact. We could work with that. I ain't mad. We could work with that. Okay. We can do that. Got our running back commit with elite. Perfect. Got our receiver. He comes in with impact. Okay, that's fine. Okay, got our tight end, O-line. We already know all these guys. Didn't get any of the transfers. Missed out on you with the impact. That's fine. You only came in with normal. That sucks. I think we're going to move you to D-tackle. Athlete center, D-tackle probably. Edge rushers, didn't go after anything additional. We get 2 D-tackles, impact. Okay. That's fine. We'll work with that. That's fine. We get 2 starters, though. Both these guys probably will be starters here. Got our elite development, linebacker. Oh, man, I forgot. We definitely needed linebacker in this portal. We definitely needed linebacker. Didn't get one. Maybe we can move on to edge rushers. Corner, impact, normal, impact. Okay, that's fine. Safety, impact for the transfer. Maybe we move one of these box specialist safeties down the linebacker. We'll see. Or that athlete tight end. Maybe he go play linebacker with the star development trait. We would just have to see. Where's this class ranked? We signed a number 2 class in the nation with the Zoo. 4 5-stars. Alabama signing 9 5-stars. This ain't back before NIL, man. This not back before NIL. The CPU should not be signing no 9 5-stars, man. That's crazy. You don't see that too often in this game. Position change. So do not do DC. You say you currently in hell at Utah State, DC only. You say you got time developer? I believe I got time developer, bro. We could look at the coach build. I thought I had TD. Yeah, I do. I got time developer. Yeah, I do. We got program builder. I think we're going to continue to go down strong roots and boost pipelines. I think that's our plan. We do have CEO. Man, this CEO ability right here has been useless. We had this ability for what feels like 3 seasons now, and I feel like we had one person go up in development trait. This ability has been useless so far. That should change when I advance to training results this year. That needs to change. And then our DC heavy strategist, or our OC heavy strategist. DC is Clark Lee, and he is what he is. Tatum out for game 7. Hey man, I don't wish injuries on no player, man. I don't even, man. For me, I want to beat them sweet Hawks at full strength, man. I want to beat them sweethearts at full strength. I want them to have their best, man. I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, we was down our best player. I don't want to hear that excuse, man. I want to beat them sweethearts at full strength. All right, we have a decision to make. Xavier, he's not a quarterback on this roster. Per running quarterback coming in as a 74 overall feels pretty good. They usually come in lower. That feels pretty good, don't it? Or I'm tripping. I wish the development trait was star. If it was star, chef kiss. Xavier, can you play anywhere else? I mean, what we do? He can't. He can't catch. He can't run a route. He can't play defense. If we move him somewhere else, we ruining his career. But he's not our starting quarterback. He's not. It's Malik. I mean, it's going to be a 2 quarterback battle in training camp. Running back. We already know about the running back situation, man. Jaguar Jones returned for his senior year. And then we got the young Lion, 76 overall as a freshman. Receiver play. So Caleb comes in as the highest overall, but we should have some pretty good progression for the young guys. Tight end. So do we want to? I think we're fine at tight end. Left tackle, good at left tackle. We need to move someone to center. Which one of you guys want to go play center? So here's a. So then we move the pass protector to center because his abilities won't change. We move the other guy, his archetype would change and he'll lose his abilities. Okay, that's fine. Bro, I hate when they mess up like that. Okay, right guard, we're okay. Right tackle. We're counting on the 5-star freshman to jump up and be a guy. Yep, we're counting on the 5-star freshman. Only impact development, but... And then Richard, we decided not to bring in a transfer edge rusher because we wanted to trust the guys we got in the room. Trust the guys we got. Elite, star developments, like all throughout the room. D-tackle room is weak. Weakest room on the... No, linebacker might be the weakest group. Elite development. You only come in as a 72 overall. It's interesting. Let's move you to... You want to go play Mike? Go play Mike. You play Mike, bro. Corner situation. So the 3 transfers we brought in are actually good enough to start. Okay, that's good. That's actually good. Safety. Let's move Jalil to the strong safety. And let's start a true freshman at strong safety. Now let's move you over there. And you're gonna play. You'll be on the field. Then we got our athletes. So the power rusher. Yeah, you go play D tackle. Per possession, I think we just keep you at tight end, bro. And then our agile center, D tackle. Normal development doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter too much here, man. So as we advance the training results, let's throw a little portion of the podcast on that's going to talk about the previous year and kind of how bad the year ended, man. Talk a little bit about that. See what they talking about. Mike and Devin, if y'all ever heard of them.
All right. Settle down, folks. Settle down. We got to talk about Missouri. Coach Marcus Vale, season 1, 9-4 record. 9-4. Mike, you were hyping them up. You were saying playoff hopes. You were saying this was the year. This was the start of the year. What happened, Mike? What happened in Columbia?
Devin, let me tell you something. What happened is that Coach Marcus Vale took a program that was nowhere, and in his very first season got them to a 9-4 record and a number 6 national ranking. A number 6 national ranking. Are you out of your mind calling that a disappointment? I got the receipts right here. This team beat Michigan. They stomped Penn State. They handled Oklahoma. That's a first-year coach, Devin. A first-year coach.
Now, hold on, Mike. Hold on. You're talking about Michigan and Penn State like they're world beaters this year. They're not. And you know what else? Coach Vale himself said it. He said it was a disappointing season missing the playoffs. Don't you dare try to spin that for him. He knows what it is. 9-4, yes, but those losses, Mike, the losses. Losing to Arkansas at home, 41-37, in a game they had to win. What about Alabama? What about Auburn? You don't make the playoffs losing those games.
Of course you don't make the playoffs losing those games, Devin, but let's talk about the context. This is the SEC gauntlet. We've been talking about it all season. They went on the road and beat Mississippi State. They beat Texas A&M. You think those are easy wins? And let's not forget, they were right there against Alabama, a 37-28 loss, but they were in that game. And Auburn, a 31-20.
I'm not going to lie, y'all. Your hero, what's up, bro? You say you thought Marcus Vale retired. No, he good, man. Bro, this coachability gotta be the worst coachability in the game, bro. I mean, let me show you, man. Like, yo, increase the chance that a player upgrades their development trait. Another year of not one player? Come on, man. Come on. Throw the pod back on.
29 loss. That's a 2-point game. You're telling me that's a disappointment for a first-year coach in the SEC? You are absolutely out of your mind.
I'm not out of my mind, Mike. I'm just looking at reality. And the reality, as Coach Vale pointed out, is that they missed the playoffs. And you know what else he said? Question marks at QB. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Malik Bostic last week, 3 turnovers against Arkansas. 3! In this whole season, our QB, Xavier Donald, 1,358 yards, 10 TDs, 5 interceptions. 10 touchdowns, 5 picks? That's not a playoff caliber quarterback, Mike. Not in the SEC. Not when you're trying to compete with the big boys. Now, wait a minute, Devin. While the numbers for Xavier Donald might not scream Heisman, he still managed to lead them to 9 wins. And let's not forget, they've got a 90 overall Xavier Donald on the roster, and they just brought in Bill Chark, a 4-star QB commit. Coach Vale is addressing the position. He's building for the future. But you want to talk about question marks? Let's talk about the seniors, Devin. Coach Vale, he's losing a lot of seniors. Oh, here we go. Here comes the excuses. Losing seniors? That's college football, Mike. That's what happens. You think Marcus Vale didn't know that when he took the job? You're going to lose Ramon Dort, an elite edge rusher. You're going to lose James Cummings, a 94 overall tackle. Tobias Coffey, Hakeem Agadosi. That's your entire offensive line backbone potentially gone. And G. Munyer, your top receiver with 30 catches and 408 yards, he's likely out too. That's not just losing seniors, Mike. That's a rebuilding year next year. Don't come at me with that. You think they're going to magically replace all that talent? You're talking about rebuilding, Devin, and I'm talking about reloading. Let me tell you something. Coach Marcus Vale has been a recruiting machine. He's got 5-star Trumaine Branham coming in, a 5-star LED to replace Storage. He's got 5-star Dejon Ellens at left tackle, 5-star Hugh Zambrano at Mike, and a 4-star offensive lineman, Doug Boggs, committed. The numbers don't lie, Devin. He's got a top recruiting class coming in. He's bringing in the talent to not just replace, but upgrade these positions. Upgrade? You think freshmen are just going to walk in and dominate the SEC, Mike? You are dreaming. That takes time. That takes development. And while you're talking about those recruits, let's talk about the player who was here. Jaguar Jones. My man Jaguar Jones. I had him on Heisman watch all season. 768 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns on only 82 carries. He was a beast. 193 receiving yards on 12 catches. He carried this offense. And what happened to his Heisman hype, Mike? Where's the trophy? Where's the award? It's not there because the team, led by that inconsistent quarterback play and those crucial losses, held him back. That's a tragedy.
Devin, I agree with you on Jaguar Jones. Absolutely phenomenal season. 768 yards on 82 carries, that's almost 9.4 yards a carry. 9.4 yards a carry, that's elite. That's legendary. He should have been in New York. And the fact he wasn't speaks to the overall team performance in those critical games, yes. But it also speaks to the fact that he was so good, he put a team with a first-year coach with all these seniors and a developing quarterback in a position to be 9-4 and ranked number 6. That's not a disappointment for year one. That's a foundation. Coach Vale is building something special in Missouri, Devin, and you're just too stubborn to see it. Building something special? He's building question marks, Mike. He's building a senior exodus. He's building a playoff-less season. And while Jaguar Jones was phenomenal, how much longer can one player carry a team in the SEC? That's my point. The infrastructure isn't there yet. The consistent quarterback play isn't there yet. And until it is, Marcus Vale is going to be sitting on the outside looking in, wishing he had made the playoffs, just like he said himself. Don't try to sugarcoat it, Mike. It was a good start, but it was not a great start. A great start is exactly what it was, Devin. He's got a future Hall of Fame running back in Jaguar Jones locked down for another year. He's got an incoming class that's going to fill those senior holes with blue-chip talent, and he's got a season under his belt in the toughest conference in America. The future is bright in Missouri, Devin. You mark my words.
He said, "You mark my words." What do we want to do here, y'all? So we upgraded his speed, Jaguar Jones speed. 96.99. Maybe his carrying. Like that's a little low. Get his carrying up. Then let's do IQ. Like I feel like he should be a no doubt first round pick. Okay. And then we could upgrade Austin here, who is unfortunately got normal development. Austin wasn't bad though. He really wasn't. I mean, this if we upgrade the speed, that's his whole thing. The whole thing gonna take up his speed. Okay, get a couple. Okay, we do IQ. Okay. Wide receiver room, Caleb gets 27. He said Marcus must taking Devin's girlfriend in high school or in college. He made it personal. Yeah, man, them boys be on it, bro. I'm telling you, them boys be on it. He's a route artist. Just make him better at what he already is good at. Get them hands to elite level. Like, he's never going to be a... He's never going to be fast, but he could definitely play in our slot. We'll let the CPU upgrade that guy. Now, Quinn, we upgrading this. Elite development 5-star, who played pretty well last year. He did have some drops. I feel like he shouldn't have ever dropped the ball. Now, I do think that speed need to increase. Man, how do we upgrade speed, or excuse me, quickness as a whole, and the only thing that increased was his speed by 1? Not even the kick return went up? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe something else went up. I know his acceleration didn't go up. Okay, that time everything increased. Do it one more time. Okay, 91, 97. That feels pretty good. And let's get the route running up there, man. Okay, here I got. Okay, yeah, let's get the route running up there. He should be our X receiver this year. Get that. Hands. Get the hands up there one more. +2. He's up to 89. Hey, appreciate that follow on Twitch, man. Appreciate that follow, bro. Okay, we got wide receiver 1. Nice progression. +5. No, don't tell me his total plus. And then Pat here. We upgrade Pat. Physical route running archetype. He should, former 5-star also. He should be jumping up quite a bit. A little bit faster to start off. 6'3". I want to get that route running to a pretty elite level. Like, do we focus on making? Nah. Okay, let's just go route running. Okay, then we go hands. Okay, now I want to go ahead and make sure I buy short hands for you. Super important ability in my opinion. Cutter, another important ability. And then, is it worth buying another ability or? Press Pro, 50-50 or Cutter. Press Pro. And then JJ, another physical route runner. We can upgrade JJ also. 6'4". Just a little bit further away from the other two guys. Okay. He gonna be a guy one day. Not this year. Not this year, but one day he gonna be a guy. Oh, we should be able to buy short hands on him also. Yep, we can. Then upgrade Dave, our tight end. We'll let the CPU upgrade the other guys. But Dave, blocking tight end. Hey, appreciate the follow, man, on Twitch. So his hands are max, which is unfortunate because he could get much better, honestly. He can get much better. What year are you in? Man, it's a good question. I mean, it feels like year 6. What year are we in? We're in 2032. So we started with FSU and we switched over to Missouri. So we're in 2032 at this point. All right, let's see here. The route running is okay. The hands are not great. Maybe the awareness a little bit. Make him just. This is senior year, right? Yeah, he's a junior. Okay. He has no abilities. Okay, that's fine. Dan Can, what's up, bro? How you, man? How you, bro? Hakeem, can we even upgrade Hakeem? Or is he maxed? Oh, we can. We can upgrade him a little bit more. Okay. Any abilities? Yep. Outside shield. Yep. Inside shield. Okay, that's fine. And then we get the power up there. Let's make Hakeem an absolute dog. Footwork a little bit. Get them feet right. Then we go with another strong grip. Damn, I would have. Okay, that's fine. Option blocking. We do run the option a little bit. Chilling. How's things going? Hey, things going great, man. Things are going pretty well. We had a pretty good off season here. Team is coming together. I think we got a new starting quarterback. Your archetype well-rounded is what you are. Not forget about abilities. Inside shield, very important for a guard. Outside shield, also relatively important. He's a senior, so I want to make sure I get the seniors drafted. Like, that'd be important to me. Get the seniors drafted. So get they overall high enough to get drafted. So 92. 90 overall before the boost, before the tactician. Okay. Then we have a senior center. Pass protector. So that run blocking is pretty solid. That pass blocking up, because that's what's really gonna move his overall. He gonna look crazy overall wise. He about to look crazy overall. Let's just max it. Yeah, he look crazy overall. He not that good though. At center at least. He was the last one on awareness and lead blocking. Yeah. He's a 94 overall. Okay. Then we got raw strength, normal development guy, but is what it is. Raw strength archetype. That run blocking up there a little bit more. That pass blocking up also. What's the abilities talking about? Ground and pound. Let's get the inside shield up. That run blocking up a little bit more. We got two more. Get that footwork up. 88 overall. Not a guy that's going to go pro. Yeah, not a guy that will get drafted. Then I start in the right tackle. I want to go with the 5-star freshman. Only impact development, but with proper progression here. Well-rounded archetype. Be so balanced. Like 90 strength. And then he is good enough to play right now. Super balanced coming out of high school. So I feel like the awareness is important. Get that up to at least, that's fine. Then let's just go continue to make them pretty balanced. Yep. Yep. And I mean, yeah. Didn't go abilities, but he has, he's only a redshirt freshman, so he got time to get better. But overall wise, he's pretty good. Richard should be our starting edge here. Rich, 88 overall right now. Power rushing archetype, 230. I think I want to get that speed, that finesse moves up there a little bit. Let's get that play recognition and awareness up. What's his abilities talking about? None. Let's get pocket disruptor. I'd like to get the rest. It's going to be tough to get it, though. We won't be able to get it this season. Yeah, we won't be able to get it this season. Okay, that's fine. Won't be able to get it this season. But Richard, starting edge rusher. And let's also upgrade our star development guy, which should be the backup. He's a former 5-star. Maybe we start him at the other edge spot. Let's get 99 power moves here. Okay. Then you gotta get the run support up there just a little bit. Don't need to be too crazy for an archetype like this. Awareness, play recognition up there. He might be our other starting edge. We'll see how we want to do it. But yep, that looks good. Let's go 99. Yep. He already got 90 strength, which is plenty strong for an edge rusher in the defense we run. Okay, perfect. And then right edge. Got a couple options. I don't know who's going to start. The edge setter. They be so bad. They be so bad at rushing the passer. But, I mean, might as well get the block shedding to a crazy level. Like, that's the whole point is archetype. And then I'm going to go pretty heavy on, I think, the finesse moves or the power moves. Yeah, let's go pretty heavy on power. It won't be great this year, but one day it will be. Okay. I mean, that's a respectable level, like 79. That's respectable. Then you got the elite development power rusher. He should be a lot more balanced. Yeah, power moves, pretty good. I want to get that finesse moves up there. Let's get that awareness up first. We'll go like 75-ish. 74 is fine. How's the run stop? Not good. Let's go finesse moves first. Okay. Let's get this up. 90. Okay, 89. And then let's try to get this up to make them kind of balance. So overall wise, he's not going to look that good this year, but I feel like he's one of our better. One more time. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's not going to look that good overall wise. D tackle. It's the weak point, man. That's the weak point on this team right now. Ian. We'll go grip breaker. Nah, let's. Power moves ain't bad. Let's get that up. Yep. Yeah, get that grip breaker up. Okay. All right. Not an NFL guy by no means, but should be good enough to play an impact. The gap specialist. I mean, he's here to stop the run. Okay. Okay. Then Nick, a young guy who is a power rusher. I want you to be I want you to rush the passer on third down. So let's get that power moves elite. And we need that block shedding to at least be respectable now. Yep, that looks respectable. The linebacker, I don't think I'm going to progress any of these linebackers. They all super mid. And then let's progress Nick, at least. We might progress all the corners here. We'll see. But Nick here. He said, how's Mizzou Pipelines? Is it hard to recruit? Well, we just signed the number 2 class, so I can't say it's hard to recruit. I would say these pipelines are definitely a lot worse than Florida State's. Like Florida State, we was signing 10 plus 5 stars at will. So it's not great. Like I'm at the point where I'm buying the coachability where we can increase pipelines. So Man, we got to increase that tackling. So, yeah, I don't know if you be peeping. The CPU consistently makes freak edge rushers that hit the portal. They be 6'6", 90+ speed. What archetype, bro? Like power rushers, speed rushers, what archetype should we be on the lookout for? I see Ezekiel. We need you, bro. We gonna need you. His situation ain't bad. He just slow. Like his situation is not bad here. He's just slow. But that makes it better already. I mean, we can make him look pretty crazy. We get this awareness up. And then that leaves 5 left over. Quick jump. Let's go. I mean, we got to go quick jump, huh? Quick jump or catching. Okay, Zeke. Not an NFL guy, but 87 overall before the boost. And then Emmanuel. Okay, his man coverage is on the low end. He's maxed out athleticism-wise, so that's unfortunate. But we can make him pretty solid, like coverage-wise. Give him some technique out there. Safety, box specialist. 55 issues. What's up, bro?
Shazam!
C. Appreciate the follow on Twitch, man. Box specialist. What we want to upgrade here? His coverages ain't terrible for a box specialist. He's maxed athleticism wise. We could get that blow up even more. He's a senior. I want to get him drafted, so let's try to get his overall as high as possible. Like, that just feels like the right thing to do with seniors. Like, get them drafted. So, maybe 1 to pass coverage. Yep, that's perfect, man. That's perfect. He's 90 overall, so now he's a guy that should get drafted. And Jalil, my dog Lil, man, had a pretty good season as a true freshman. Caught some interceptions. He was a starter as a true freshman with those coverages. Let's change that because those coverages were brutal. He's also slow as dirt. He's never going to be fast, but we could make him faster. Okay. I mean, Lil is... Man, these box specialists are brutal, bro. I don't know, bro. I do not like the box specialists compared to other archetypes. Like, for me, I would just much rather go get a... That's all to progress. I'd much rather go get a linebacker, just move him over there to safety. Turn him to a box specialist. All right, plus 11. Damn. How you out progress? How you out progress our dog? Oh, you probably focused all on... Damn, do we start you now? Damn, I like Dave. Damn, Dave. He might have took your gig. He might have took your gig, Dave. You don't want it. You don't want it. We can't want it for you either. We can't want it for you either. Encourage the transfer. Chad, who should be QB1, man? Like, who should be QB1? Now, we got 2 options. Xavier, I'm not going to encourage Xavier to transfer. I'm not going to do it. But Xavier is not starting on this team. If he want to be here, he could be here as a backup. He decided not to transfer after we benched him. He's not starting. 2 quarterback options, really 3. Bill is pretty solid for a true freshman. We start the year ranked 18. Okay. Upgrade our coach. What do we want to buy? Damn, we were supposed to buy this before the season. Boost the starting interest for... Yeah, we've messed up. We were supposed to buy that before the season. You said, no, for this series, we play the games. Space City J. Yo, glad to see you back live. Hey, man, I appreciate you being in here, man. I appreciate you being here. You said that Air Force rebuild feel like it would be a little bit more realistic if you allowed yourself to grab players from Colorado, 4 stars and below. For me, and I hear that, man. For me, it's like, is Air Force really convincing a 4-star to come? A 4-star most likely wants to go to the NFL one day. If you go into the Air Force, I'm not sure if you see the NFL in your future, if that makes sense. So it's one thing if there's a 4-star interested in us, because he want to go to the Air Force. Said tier 3 or time developer tier 3, everything and set captains. What's the best type for DB to recruit? I kind of have 2 thought processes for DB. If you are manually progressing, I feel like you should go for speed for DB. So that's going to be man and zone corner because they come in the fastest. If you are auto progressing, then that goes out the window and you should go after whatever defense you play. So if you play man defense, go at their boundary. You play zone, go at their zone, even though I don't like the zone. If you want the balanced archetype, field corner, in my opinion, but they will be slower. But field corner has the best ability. So if you go in man progression, like I said, my opinion, zone, bump and run, just to get the most athletic. Because upgrading that speed be the most expensive. So Texas State just got a 4-star receiver. Say no, it's not the same, but hey, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I said, if a 4-star is interested in Air Force, I'm going after it. But to try to convince some under-recruited guys, or I feel like that's wrong for the Air Force one. Let's see. What do we want to do? Josh, I remember you. I don't like you, Josh. I don't like Josh. I remember him. Do we have anyone? How is Jaguar Jones not right here? How is Jaguar Jones not right here? I remember Larry. Was he not committed to us? Was he not at FSU? Maybe not. Okay, no first teams. No second teams. The disrespect. The disrespect. Cam, you over my guy? I recruited Cam. Cam has elite development. I recruited Cam and brought him to FSU. He was a freshman. He hasn't even played. And they got him preseason All-American over Jaguar Jones. Insane. Insane. We need a playbook, man. We need a playbook. So I'm thinking, I mean, when you look at the stats, it's a no-brainer. Damn. Drop the hell out of my controller. When you look at the stats, it's a no-brainer who starts. Like, it's a no-brainer. Only thing is his carrying rating, but that's why I said we need a playbook. I don't think we do. Yeah, 72 carrying. We can't expect to run the ball much with him and have success. That'll be a bad expectation. Quinn. Caleb should be in the slot. Okay, looks fine. I got Dave, lost his starting job. Okay, O-line is pretty good, man. The right side is weaker, but across the board, pretty good for the O-line. Richard. And they want, okay, they want DeMarco to start also. I'm not against that. We could go with that. Let's do it. Let's do it. D tackle, we'll be okay. We'll survive. Linebacker core, not great. They want us to start the true freshman with normal development. How about we start the true freshman with elite? Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Trey Wayne. Let's do it, Trey. Let's do it, Trey. Cornerback. I feel like he should be our #1 corner, and the other two guys are. Yeah, I like that. Daniel. And then I want the true freshman to start at safety. Yeah, you. Yeah, I want you to. So we run a 4-2-5, I believe. I believe that's what we was running. So both these strong safeties would pretty much be starters. They want you in the slot. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like Caleb should be in that slot. So this year there was a guy that got drafted from the Navy to the NFL. Yeah, I mean there have been a bunch of examples of people getting drafted from Army, Navy schools. But if you're a 4-star, I think a lot of those stories more so be under-recruited guys. If you're a 4-star and you really see yourself as an NFL guy, that's where I'm saying it's like you're not about to go to Army, Navy, in my opinion. Air Force also. So they want our will linebacker to start. I don't think so. Normal development, like, no. No. I don't think so. So Richard is already there. Yeah, Brooks. This is where you play, Brooks. This is where you come in at, Brooks. D tackle, that's fine. Sub linebacker. This is where Jalil comes in also. So Jalil was our sub linebacker last year. And then I think we throw the true freshman in there. Wayne. Let's do it, Trey. Let's do it, Trey. Corner, okay. You said playing your UNC rebuild, watching my boy Marcus Vale. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope the rebuild going well, bro. So you think you should bring some Southern, and a couple of swag schools like JSU, FAMU to the Pac-12. All right. So what else we got here? I wanted to hop into practice and test our quarterback, but we can't. Schedule. I'll tell you right now, we ain't playing no Missouri State. Them boys went 1-11. I'll tell you right now, we ain't doing that. I'll tell you right now. How about Florida State? Yep, the rivals. How about Florida State? I'll tell you right now, we're also not playing Army. We could do Illinois. Illinois. I'm fine with that. Do we go Clemson on them? Clemson. We go Michigan. Notre Dame is a 99 overall. They got UConn ranked. Who Air Force feeling like? They got Air Force ranked. Okay. I think we go Notre Dame. Then Army for the Army week. Let's change that to an open date. And then we go Miami. Let's go Michigan on them. Michigan? Yeah, let's go Michigan. All right. Let's do it. I thought I want to play Illinois went 2-10, bro. Yeah, they're a rivalry, man. Them boys went 2-10, bro. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. They bad. Let's go Nebraska, man. Nebraska, and it's a rivalry. Yeah, let's go Nebraska. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. He said, finishing up your 12-hour shift. Hey, man. That mean you've been up since like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. I appreciate you being here, bro. You said if you're a 4-star, most likely you're getting recruited by P4 schools. They're getting you a little NIL bag, so the chances of going to the service academy is slim to none. 100% agree. All right. Did our school prestige go down? All right, 5 stars. Interested. 4. When we was with Florida State, we would have about 25 stars interested. About 20. 4. 1 in-state kid, corner, athlete center, D tackle, and a right tackle actually got his number 1. Let's see here. Let's go through. Anyone here that stands out? A 5-star gadget is pretty interesting. I'm going to add that. Ooh. My fault, y'all boys. Let's see here. Anything that stands out? New York kid. Kid might be under recruited. Let's add him. Indiana kid, D tackle. He might be under recruited also. Washington. I don't think any of those schools have a pipeline in Washington. Maybe they do. Let's add them. Milwaukee. Let's add them. Do any of these schools have a college pipeline? Maybe them schools do. Let's add them. Florida kid, no. New York kid. Penn State definitely has a New York pipeline, but I don't know how many 5 stars is it in New York this year. Damn. Connecticut kid, that would have been an easy one. Look at this. It's glitching the hell out. What is this? He got 2 offers by who? I don't even know what's going on here. He starts off in his top 8. Yeah, that one is glitched out. He's probably going to sign nowhere. Okay. Virginia kid, maybe they have a pipeline. Let's add them. Quarterback here, Texas. Signal caller from Tennessee. And then Nevada. Okay. Let's see. Content fire. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, big dog. If y'all enjoying the content, like, drop a like on the stream, man. Drop a like on the stream, bro. It goes a long way for the content. All right, so this guy, we might be able to get pretty easily. Let's see. We don't have a ton of hours here also. Jim. Okay. 5-star Jim right tackle. I mean, looks very good. Starts off with 4 abilities, bro. That's pretty crazy. You don't see that too often. D-tackle speed rusher from Georgia. It's going to be a tough one. Another Jim, 88 finesse moves with good strength on the speed rushing D-tackle. Starts out with 3 abilities. So glad this is back. Hey, John, appreciate you being here, bro. So you should do a Southern Miss rebuild. Bus. 5-star. I'm still going. No one has a pipeline. 100% I'm still going after this guy. Like, so in-state kid here. Scout, how good are you? Okay. Looks pretty solid across the board. Definitely we'll be going at there. So yes, this is a kid that we probably don't have much of a chance for. Let's remove. We don't have a college pipeline. Okay, New York kid here. So there are some schools that have a New York pipeline. But I'm still interested. Okay, Indiana kid here. Okay. Washington, physical route runner. Yep. Not many teams have a pipeline there. He's a better D tackle than center. That's what I'm thinking, man. As long as he come in with impact, it's a box specialist guy. See, the thing about this one, nah, man, I can't do the box specialist, bro. Like, I can't do. Like, they take too long to progress, I feel like, man. I'm going to go ahead and remove that one. Even though I do think this is a free recruitment. If he wasn't a bust, I would go after it, but okay, agile center. We get to see a development trait on this one. Impact. But also another one where not many places have a pipeline. So he might be under recruited. Another one here, a New York guy. D-tackle, speed rusher. We already found one of these guys at a gym. He looks solid. We'll offer a scholarship. And then an S setter from Virginia. A bunch of schools with a pipeline. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Preserve the hours. Now, corner is a pretty big need for us. So let's sort by players that's interested in us. Any state. And let's go quarterback first. So we have 2 quarterbacks interested. Let's add them both. Okay, running back. Couple running backs here. One in-state guy. Always want to lean more towards the in-state kids. He's a contact seeker. So not the best archetype in the world. A lot of contact seekers interested. Okay, who do we want to go after here? I want to add at least another running back, but I don't want to add another contact seeker. Maybe you. You might be under recruited. Said you listen to Westside Willie. He from Philly. I do not. I do not. He a rapper, I'm assuming. He any good? And what you looking forward to for college football 27? Hey man, I'm just looking forward to anything that's new coming. I have no idea what they're gonna add. But I feel like how much stuff that been going on Twitter, like the immersion stuff, the equipment, all of that stuff, I feel like we're going to see a lot of things added or people are going to be extremely unhappy. So I'm definitely excited for anything new that's coming to the game, whatever that might look like. So we got a couple guys here. What you excited for, bro? What y'all boys excited for? Let's see here. So in-state kids, I said, always gonna prioritize in-state kid. We don't need this many receivers though. So let's just add 2 of them. Okay. Tight end. Don't really need tight end. So let's not go after it. What happened to OT7 Quantity? What happened to him, man? I still listen to OT7 occasionally. I don't know if he still make music though. Bro, how is Ole Miss #1 for all these players? Look at this. Ole Miss 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Like, why is Ole Miss #1 for every single tackle? What be going on sometimes, bro? What be going on sometimes? Who Ole Miss coach over there? It's not Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin went to Oklahoma in my dynasty. Let's add. We need to add one of these guys at least. Maybe the guy we got pipeline for. And then maybe one of the Texas kids. Yeah, one of the Texas kids. And then we have one guard. We go out there. Okay, perfect. When I say perfect, I'm being very sarcastic there. That's not perfect. Okay, man. Ole Miss is #1 for all the linemen. They just must have a crazy coaching staff. So let's add a couple more tackles here then, since we can't go after that many guards and centers. Edge rushers. Oh my goodness. And then we're #1 for all the edges. Why? I don't know. We're #1 for all of the edge rushers. Bro, I'm gonna add every single one of these guys and try to get an instant commit. Oh my goodness. We're #1 for all the D tackles too, bro. What the hell? Linebacker. What about middle? Okay, linebacker stuff is not great here. Corner, I think we got a good amount of corners. Okay, in-state kids, safety. Oh, I removed the 5-star. Okay. I didn't even realize I did that. I'm glad I noticed. I'm very glad I noticed. So these D tackles, we don't need that many D tackles. But like, if we could get one to instant commit, I mean, we'll take it. Is there a power rusher? Let's add the power rusher and try to get him to instant commit. Okay. All right. So added a lot of players here. A lot of players. Let's just go through and do some scouting. Okay. Great start. I mean, damn, this is like the generational archetype too. He just popped as a bust. I'm offering this, bro. Like, I mean, look at his attributes, bro. The generational archetype, he's just a bust. He said, look for power rushers with 90 hit power, more likely to be a gem. He said you wouldn't mind a revamp on the archetypes. I agree. New roster and different recruiting method. Yeah, new rosters always hit different, man. He raps and he's nice. But I feel like it's a make or break for EA because the pressure on from the Twitter community. Correct. Yeah, YouTubers, yeah. I think Max Plays, my guy Max Plays, and Dominate Dynasty, those two guys, I think they did some work on like, I don't want to call it thresholds, but if a guy come in at a certain number, like he is more likely to have a better development trait. I believe they did some work on that. There might be other guys that done work on that, but I know I remember talking about with Max and damn man, some of these guys popping as a bust. In-state guys too. That's two in-state guys we scouted. Both a bust. Let's remove that. A bust contact seeker cannot play. Cannot play in this game. I feel like you need star better on a contact seeker for him to be worth it. Okay, we're quickly running out of hours. Star development, I shouldn't have even fully scouted him. That's all, man. Wasted 10 hours. Okay. Okay. Let's at least scout these old linemen once to try to get the development trait to pop. Okay. All right, so we got all these guys. Get them all a scholarship is my thought process. We get an instant commit as setter. The archetype I do not like. But, I mean, we're going to take an instant commit, man. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is these other two edge setters, I'm going to remove. I don't need any more edge setters. Now, that gives us room to potentially add more D tackles and do the same method, trying to get an instant commit. I feel like I should remove these two guys. Like, these are guys like I thought we might have a chance for, and we might have a chance for, but we had to convince them. We have way too many D tackles that's already interested for me to go after some that's not. All right, I need to scout some of these corners. So you already scouted. You look pretty good. Yeah, I knew you was gonna pop as a bust, or excuse me, a gem. Okay, we need to do you offer first or scout first? It depends. Like for them edge rushers, I offered them all a scholarship because we had a chance to get an instant commit. And you're about to see me do the same thing for these D tackles right here. I'm about to add as many of these D tackles as I can, and I'm gonna try to get instant commit. Let's see here. Let's go at the pure power. Let's avoid the gap specialist. It's not an archetype. That's my favorite. So yeah, we'll avoid those guys. Let's see if any of these guys pop as a instant commit. Give me one. There we go. Speed rushing D tackle pops as an instant commit. Now, what I'm gonna do is let's offer the rest of these speed rushers. Okay, they didn't pop. Now I'm gonna remove all these speed rushers. Now that we got one speed rusher commit at D tackle, I don't need any more. So I'll go after you. But now I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna add just 2 gap specialists, and we'll have a small chance to get an instant commit on one of those guys. No, I don't need to bring in 2 speed rushers. That's crazy. D tackles at least. Okay, let's just add these 2 guys. How high are your expectations for college football 27? Pretty high, man. Like I would say, and we get it, man. Come on, high IQ strategies, man. High IQ, man. High, and we get another one. High IQ. End up getting a couple more D tackle commits, and we just reset the D tackle room. Just reset the D tackle room. So now I feel like we could remove these other guys. Like, if we get the 5-star, we get the 5-star. But in my opinion, there's no point to have any other D tackles that's a 4-star. We got 3 commits already. D tackle room is good. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add I think secondary is probably the biggest need. But yeah, expectations for CFB 27, I would say high on my end, bro. I would say yeah, very high. Like, I think it's a lot of things that could be improved. I think it's a lot of low-hanging fruit. Like a lot of simple stuff they could improve, like coaching carousel. They improve coaching carousel. That makes the game 5% better right there, in my opinion. Like, they make it good, the coaching carousel. Big improvement right there already to Dynasty. Like, if they redo the archetype system, cool. I don't think they need to, though. Like, I think if they just really refine it and just make things a little bit more random, but I don't think it needs a complete overhaul. All right. There's a lot of things that Oh, let's advance. I would say that was a pretty good week 1. You gotta get you the big body of kombucha. I don't know if y'all see how big this is, no diddy, but you gotta get you the big body. Like, this joint is bigger than my head. Gotta get you the big body. All right.
Maybach
Brandon with the resub. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. He said, wants to be able to apply for a job. Should be an agent. There should be an agent. Hey, Brandon, 100%, man. Appreciate the sub, bro. But 100% is like, I've been saying we should add 2 coaches. And I've been saying you should add a general manager, and you should have the ability to be the general manager. And I say a strength coach. We should also add the agent for your coach. Definitely should add an agent. Now, this is interesting. Like, I want to go after this bus player right here. Was that energy drink? No, it's kombucha, man. Kombucha is it's like a drink that's good for your digestive system and your immune system, man. It's not an energy drink, bro. It's supposed to be good for like your gut health, stuff like that. It tastes like dirt. It's almost, yo, it's fermented and like, bro, I feel like kombucha tastes like it's just good for you. That's what it tastes like. It just tastes like it's good for you, even though it tastes bad. So I already want his generational recruits back. 100, like, add generational recruits. Just add a slider to your recruiting class. Like, if I want my recruiting class to be over OP, add a slider. You said you laughed so hard. You said it'd be cool if you was able to train staff that helps your players recover faster. And I feel like, in my opinion, the strength coach, that could be part of the strength coach. Like, when you hire your strength coach, you could hire a strength coach that's better at recovery, that's better at, maybe weightlifting, whatever. Philly watch party, hey man, bro, I just was talking about that earlier. I'm like, I want to watch the 76ers. I don't know if I'm gonna hop off stream and watch it or watch it with you guys on stream. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I haven't decided. So you don't have a scholarship. Can we afford to put hours into a running back when running back is not a big need? Let's do it. We only have one running back here. Wide receiver. I don't know. Every year we brought in a 5-star receiver. Every year we brought in a 5-star receiver. Let's try it. Okay, O-line. Chicago kid. He from my hometown, man. Coach Marcus Vale is from Chicago. Okay, then we got the 5 or 4-star Jim, also from Chi-Town. Only nobody wants him. Love that. Love that for us. Ann Arbor kid. Michigan don't want him. We want him. Okay. In-state or not in-state kid. Right guard. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. A center. The 5-star center don't have a scholarship. I mean, and then I feel like you're going to be under-recruited also. Let's go at the U as well, man. You only have impact development for a 5-star center. Then we got a bunch of edge rushers here. We got one S that are commit. Let's just go after the speed rusher that looks pretty free from Milwaukee. He looks free. Then we got D tackle. We put 50 there. Then we get to our linebackers. Let's go after the Buffalo, New York kid. Or we can go after the kid we have a better chance of getting. I mean, Buffalo, New York. Come on, bro. Slot. We have never prioritized linebacker. I don't think we ever will. Now, corners. I have a bunch of corners here. One was a gem. Yeah, you was the gem. And when you have a 5-star corner, no? I thought we had a 5-star corner. No? Am I overlooking them? Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. I'm bugging bad. Bugging. Hey, this is a good question, Bo Jackson. And on our next Monday mailbag, that's something I really want to talk about probably. But he said, what do you think about the open world in college football 27? So I don't know if y'all boys on Twitter. Let me pull it up, man. I mean, my Twitter is flooded with this shit. I don't want to call it. It's not shit, but my Twitter has been flooded with these. I gotta be careful being on Twitter on stream, man. You never know. Something crazy pop up on Twitter, I get banned. Let me be careful scrolling on Twitter. But like, so this is like an AI run out. Take my money. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is cool. Why do we need a map? Why do we need a map? Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Why do we need a mini map? Why do we need this in the top right? Welcome to Tallahassee. That's cool. And then, I mean, Dub on Twitter said it best here. Like, I'm convinced nobody actually plays college football. And it's like, yo, you already have a run out. Now, the other one did look more realistic. Don't get me wrong. The other one did look more realistic. But I'm gonna show y'all more, but let me navigate Twitter where y'all can't see, because like I said, you never know what's gonna pop up. What else? So FIU just posted this one. Oh no, that music gonna get me in trouble. Let's not play the music. I mean, for me, I'm good. Like, it looked super realistic. Walking to class, you know, whatever, in class, like, you gonna be in there taking a test. But the FIU Twitter page, like, posted this football page. He said sneaky suspicious, but I mean, what I think we could do, I don't think that should be the top priority, in my opinion. What I will say, like, the default screen, in my opinion, like, this being the default screen, this is bad. Like, you look at, I don't know if y'all play MLB The Show. MLB The Show, when your Road to Glory player, or not Road to Glory, Road to the Show player, when he's at his default screen, he's sitting at his locker in his locker room chilling. And it's pretty cool. Like, people walking around. In my opinion, Coach Vale should be sitting at his coach at the practice facility or in the stadium. Like, it should be, you know, where he's at, like, where it's actually a lot more interact. That would be super cool, I think. I think that'd be very cool. And that'll be just a step in the right direction. I don't think we need the whole open world concept, in my opinion. For Dynasty. Road to Glory, I don't play Road to Glory. Let's hop back in recruiting. Good question, though. Great question. AI is crazy. So you want that GM as well and expand the stadium. NIL, man. We'll see. Man, part of me don't think NIL is going to be in this game. I don't know if they'll add it. We'll have to see. Twitter is different. You said, no, bring back the dorms and a girlfriend. You said, saying I lived the college athlete life, so you good. Said, bro, we don't need realistic look at anything. How about EA deliver a completely bugless game at start? 100%. Correct. I like the MLB home screen. Madden used to have it. Need to add more. Hey, so I don't know if y'all seen the lacrosse. I never played lacrosse a day in my life. But I watched a video earlier today of someone playing the new lacrosse game. I thought the menu to the lacrosse game was super creative. Like the just add the menu where you just sitting there chilling, you could run around and like practice. And I was like, yo, that's cool. That's cool. Like you're kind of just on the field. You have your, a ball and a stick. And instead of you just being at this menu, like my version, or I'm thinking of the college football version of this, instead of just being at this menu, you inside of a football practice facility. And when I want to go to recruiting, I just go to recruiting while I'm still in the facility. When I'm done with recruiting and I just want to go back to throwing passes, running route, like whatever, I thought that was super creative for when I seen that earlier today. I was like, that would be cool. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick, man. What it look like. So where the video I watched earlier today. Bro, where's this video? Here it is.
I'm nasty. I'm actually nasty. This is the main.
So this is the main menu. And like you just go right into doing whatever you're doing. Like I thought that was super cool. Where like you could just run around, practice, do whatever, and obviously, the college football version of this would look different, but I thought that was super cool. And I was like, yeah, that'd be cool if EA did that. You said FIFA has something like that? Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm sure that's not the first company that did that, but that was the first time I seen it, and I was like, yeah, that's tough. Let's see here. We got 50 more hours to spend. Maybe just go at the U. Yeah, let's just go at the U. All right. Said the game like total immersion. I feel like the game disguised player ID codes with fake name. Excuse me. Players like all person. I agree, man. Like the immersion needs a big step forward, man. You saw the varsity football game. It's like high school. Really, it's like light years beyond EA. Yeah, so I haven't seen a video on it. I heard about the varsity football game probably about 2 years ago, bro. Like, I've been heard of that game. I actually reached out to one of their developers probably like over a year ago. And I was like, hey, I'm interested in playing. Like, can I make content on it? And they never got back to me. So I heard of it and I tried to play it for you guys, but the guys over there never got back to me. But like I said, it was over a year ago. I was a way smaller content creator. So if I reach out now, it'd probably be a little bit different. Bro, we need a college basketball game. Bro. When is coming out? 27? 28? Is it 28, man? When the college basketball game come out, y'all? We do need one, bro. And I feel like, yo, that's so... Man, that's low-hanging fruit. How we get a college football game before a college basketball game? I feel like the college basketball game is so much easier to make because it's not as many players. it's more teams, but it's not as many players. I don't know. Let me Google this. When the college basketball game? It's gonna be 2K making it, so be prepared to spend. Be prepared for the microtransactions. The game is set for 27. Yikes. Got a little minute. Got a little minute, y'all. So that thing's set for 27. You said what I miss? Elusive Bruiser might be an underrated archetype. Man, I like elusive bruisers a lot, man. I do. My issue with elusive bruisers is like you need them to have a development trait. I feel like elusive bruiser with impact, you're gonna struggle to get everything because like they have so much potential to be great. Like I can show you our guy right here that we just brought in. You know, he needs more speed to get shifty, and for this archetype to be as fun as possible, you want him to get shifty, but you also want him to get trucking head first, sidestep. You need juke move. You need break tackle for downhill. You need arm bar. You need stiff arm for arm bar. It's currently at a 76. So when you upgrading, you got to upgrade the speed. You got to get that to a high enough threshold. And then you got to buy the ability. And then break tackle, you got to reach that threshold. Juke move. Then you got to upgrade the power. And it costs 12, just like the quickness costs. So when you get them at a bad development trait, I feel like, and then you also, for the carrying to be associated with hands, you know, it makes sense, but it's like, damn, you gotta, I feel like you just need them to have the development trait, but I do like that archetype a lot. Very fun if you get him to be like elite like this. And he's an in-state kid. He gonna be a dog. Man, I hope he don't transfer. He gonna be our starting running back next year. I hope he don't transfer. We probably gonna redshirt him though this year. Or is he good enough to? He's not good enough to play at all. You say you heard it got canceled? I think EA was making it and they canceled. EA, I think originally was making college basketball and I think they canceled it or something. Said 2K been gatekeeping. They got 400 high schools to agree. So if you had a 360, you would play. Hey man, I looked into trying to play college basketball 08, man. I looked into it. I was trying to. Sim Gaming Network, love the stream and love the vibes. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, bro. I was using your sliders last year, man. I wanted to check them out this year. I haven't yet. What's up, Sean? Man, all the college sports need a game, man. Maybe not all of them, but college MLB game would be pretty cool. Definitely wouldn't do numbers though, like a college basketball or college football game would. All right, let's check on recruiting. I think we're good, but let's just double check. Hey, much love, Sim Gaming Network. I appreciate you coming through, my guy. I appreciate you. Damn, we put hours into the quarterback? Okay, that's a mistake. I meant to go at the Jason, who is a bust. Okay, that's a mistake. We're going to be behind the A-ball now. Do we just remove hours from you? Let's go through. We need to remove hours from someone. So we're going after our one receiver for now. Hey Sim, if you still here, what you looking forward to for college football 27? Anything big you looking forward to? I think that's enough kombucha, man. I think that's enough kombucha. Okay. So where can we remove hours? Like here, I want to reduce to 25 hours and then reduce the running back to 25 and use the 50 on the quarterback. But he's a gem. Like he should be a high priority. Okay, Cortez. Okay. Let's reduce to 25. And then, like I said, the running back will also go down to 25. And then, yeah, going after the bus, not the smartest decision. We're hopeful that he comes in with impact. He's not going to be elite, most likely not star, but we're hopeful for the impact. If he comes in as a bus, or excuse me, as a normal development trait, this is still good enough to play, man, these attributes. Is what it is. Okay. I'm assuming nobody hit their top 5, right? Yeah, nobody hit their top 5. Okay. Need AI improvements for play calling, coverage, blocking, and quarterback play. Yeah, I remember last year I had a pretty big complaint of I felt like all the quarterbacks played the same. Like it didn't matter if I was playing Cam Newton or if I was playing prime Tom Brady. I felt like they both kind of played the same. Or if I was playing against DJ Lagway or no, DJ U. Felt like all three of them guys played the same. Now let's hop into practice, man. I wanna test out this roster, test out this quarterback. So we need a playbook, y'all. We need a playbook. So last year was rocking out with Utah. Utah is more of a running type offense, running quarterback type offense. Air Force. Oh man. So I heard great things about like Oregon State playbook. I know that's a good playbook. I was watching the video earlier today and somebody was telling me, they were saying it was a pretty good playbook, a spread option book. What book was that? Was it Marshall? I remember Marshall got mentioned. Was it Mississippi State also? I think it was Mississippi State. North Carolina playbook is OP. Yeah, let's go. Let's try North Carolina. I literally know nothing about North Carolina book. What I want to do is try multiple offense. I used multiple offense pretty consistently last year, so I don't want to use that. I feel like it's gonna be repetitive because I got a lot of experience with that book. Multiple was one of my favorite. My favorite last year, multiple Oregon and LSU book was my go-tos last year. And then also Oklahoma State once I started using it. So North Carolina is multiple, okay. You said, yeah, quarterbacks feel the same. Has to be addressed. Yeah, I'm super interested to see what EA changes for this upcoming year, man. Like someone asked earlier, what's your expectations for college football 27? It's like, I got high expectations, but over the next couple months, I need to reduce them expectations to nothing just so I don't be extremely disappointed with anything. And that's not even a shot at EA or anything, but That is not a shot at EA, but so I got an Iowa State. Okay, we'll try Iowa State here next. Central Michigan is good for a spread option. Try downloading some custom books. We mess around, make a custom book, man. Let's go. I mean, I wish it was a better way to like random play or to pick plays in practice. Who is that at quarterback? Come on, man. I changed my depth chart. Did I not? Okay. No, he's just wearing number 3. Okay. You say you would like to give all scholarships and scout all. Yeah, man, I feel like that's a low hanging fruit, bro. Like that's low hanging fruit in my opinion, man. Let me turn on game value for y'all. Yeah, to me that's low hanging fruit, man. Damn. We're gonna have some injuries in practice, man. You say you average 62 points a game on Heisman. Oh man. Hey man, go. You gotta tap into the simulation studios, or excuse me, Sim Gaming Network sliders, man. That is, man, we can't audible out this. That is crazy to average 60 plus. Man, he is stiff, ain't he? Try Coastal Carolina, Rutgers. If I fire my OC or DC, should I be able to pick any coach I want? Not just coaches. Yeah, it is weird that. Man, what? Yo. Why is. It wouldn't let me audible there. I guess you can't audible as when you got a running back at quarterback. Okay. There we go. Get Quinn involved. Okay. How does throw on the run? Cross body. You said FYI, North Carolina is a. Really? Okay. I feel like I never heard anything about North Carolina book. You said he run like he got a. Let's see here. Go run here. Jaguar Jones. Hey, it's senior year, Jaguar. Jaguar, senior year. Jaguar, he our running back last year, he came number 2 in the Heisman. Honestly should have won it, man. Like his. Yeah, we ain't moving much with this quarterback, man. But honestly, he should have won that Heisman last year. Y'all know the story. He had over 300 yards in his last game. Who gonna be the cover athlete? Great question, man. I think I said my prediction for the cover athlete was Dante Moore. Who y'all got for the cover athlete? I'm going Dante Moore. I was very surprised when he came back to college. I thought he was gonna go pro. Man, our defense looking pretty good, or our offense in some trouble. Two things could be true at the same time, but I'm I'm hoping our defense is just elite. But two things can be true. Let's see. You could have caught that. So you hope we get more to do in Dynasty from week to week as well. Yeah, I've been talking about for a while. Like, I hope they add more storylines. Like, that's, what is it called? Top stories? The top stories in the game is BS, man. Like, it'll say the top story would be something so random. Like, I mean, for me, have the top story like, oh, this 5-star recruit just dropped down to a 4-star, you know, or hey, this 4-star quarterback from, let's say, Louisiana just set the all-time passing record for touchdowns, you know, or like that should be the top story in my opinion. Or hey, this 5-star receiver just decommitted. So I think that would, for me, that would go a long way, like stuff like that. I think Madden used to have that. I haven't played Madden in a while, so I don't know if they still have that. But I remember they used to have like draft storylines, and they probably still do have it. There's no way they removed that. I'm not sure about this playbook, man. They do? Okay. He said Brendan Sewers be best in football. Whose sliders are you using? So these sliders I have changed about 20 times since starting this series. The base sliders were Pro Simulation Studios. That was the base sliders. But I said I have changed these sliders a good 20 times throughout these, what, 6 years, 8 years we've been playing this Dynasty, 8 seasons, whatever. Whenever I feel like something is happening that I don't like, I just change it. So like whether we getting a lot of drops or the CPU quarterback is not, like I just been changing them. So probably not the best plan of attack. That's what I'm saying, Sim. I might need to just go to your sliders, man. It's my oh my goodness, who 9-8? Who is 9-8? Who 9-8? Okay, our defense elite. I mean, is this a linebacker out here, or is this a? Yeah, he just super wide. Read it like a book, didn't he? Okay, 9-8. Okay, 9-8. We So I want to hop out of this, but I want to end on a touchdown, man. Like I want to end on a touchdown. I don't know if it's possible, but we gotta find some way to get in that end zone off a big play. We might be better off just running the ball with Jaguar. So I do want to update our roster on our website that we use, Dynasty Central. Yeah, we might have to give up. Hey, these accuracy is not great right now, man. I'm also mistiming throws, but damn. I just got done playing an online game earlier where I was greening everything. Let's see here. All right. We got at least in. He said the AI podcast you should use should be implemented into Dynasty Mode to make it. Yeah, like I mean, like I said, I think that goes a long way. There we go. Come on. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll take that as. Okay, we'll take that. But yeah, that would go a long way, man, in my opinion. So what we're gonna do here, we need to update our roster Let me kind of show y'all. So, y'all know this is Dynasty Central, the website we use for our Dynasty, our podcast, everything. And we obviously got a lot of old players here. Like you're not even on the roster. Jaguar Jones, like overalls are updated now. So let me actually make this a little bit better for y'all so y'all can see everything. Yeah, that's fine. So we need to update this. The way I update is you could do this manually. I don't think it's worth it. Like my way to update it is, for one, we need to advance to the next season. Where do we move Bryce? I think tight end. I think was where we moved him. Let me double check. No, we moved Strong to tight end. So you go tight end. And then where did we move Camp? I think Camp went to edge or D tackle. Yeah, we moved Camp to D tackle. And he is a pure power. Okay. So we'll move on to next season. So we should have did this like truly during the offseason, but all these guys have graduated. Say the trophy case. So now we need to update our roster. So what I do is I record a probably 2-3 minute video of me going through our new roster. And y'all will see exactly what that looks like. So I'm going to remove my face cam. And let me start the recording. So I'm going to go through everything here. I'm going to go through our schedule. I'm going to go through slow so it'll see everything. Like it'll see who's home, rivalry game, records, rankings, like it'll see everything. So I'm just going to go slow. Okay, so we're done with the schedule. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with our recruiting class because it will pick up on the recruiting class and it'll add all your players right to the board. So go slow through here. And then as we have players commit, we could pretty easily have them commit on the website as well. But the slower you go, the better, because it'll pick up everything: national rank, archetype, height, weight. We already have some players committed, so it should pick up the guys we already have committed. Okay. Perfect. And then I'm going to go over here to our roster and do the same exact thing for our whole entire roster. So I want to go by position first. So quarterbacks, I'm going to go through, show every single and it'll pick up their abilities as well. Jaguar up to a 96. Man, I hope you don't transfer out, bro. Quinn up to an 89. Game is about to start. Yeah, my Eagles, or I keep saying my Eagles, man. That's I'm ready for my Eagles to come back around. 76ers, yeah, I'm a tap in, bro. I'm also hungry. I got food. I just need to eat it. But yeah, I'm a tap in. So your homeboy do the AI podcast for your dynasty. What platform y'all use, bro? Man, when next year when the roster limit is 105, it's really gonna be ridiculous, man. Like sometimes I feel like 85 players is not enough, and then you really go through and it's like, damn, let me make sure I got him. I have 85 players on my roster. Like is that 105 is gonna be tough, especially with NIL, man. NIL trying to manage 105 players. Oh boy. Plus the 35 new recruits you got coming in, or maybe they increase that to 40, 45. We'll see, but that's if we get NIL. Never asks, he just sends them to the group message. It's probably Notebook LM then, most likely. We almost done, y'all. So I really took my time with this one. Like this video is going to end up being 5 minutes that I'm going to upload. I really took my time. But you do this once and you have it for your whole entire season. Okay. And perfect. So now what I'm going to do here, I went ahead and dropped the file that I just recorded, the 5-minute file, upload, and it'll take some time and it'll go through and it'll process everything that I just went over and it'll update it. You said, and we'll be able to register more players. 8 and 5 isn't enough with the wear and tear. Yeah, as long as they need to increase it from 35 though to recruit. Like I said this before, like I feel like having it be at 35 is why when you go to the portal, you see so many players not signed anywhere. And I feel like it's because the CPU remove all of the high school guys when they get to the portal. So it could be a 5-star high school player. Once the portal come around, if that player is not already committed, a lot of CPU teams just remove them from the board and they transition to go after all of the portal players because they need the roster spots. Out of 35, they need some for the portal. So they just remove any current high school kids, even if it's a 5-star, 4-star. That's, great. And then those players end up not signing anywhere and disappearing. So I think if they just increase the amount of players each team could bring in, they'll really what the hell? That really help out. Man, YouTube just demonetized one of my videos. How old is this video? Bro, this video is 2 months old. Okay. Okay. That thing 2 months old. But okay. Copyright. I showed a NFL. No, I showed the college football, real life college football game in the video. It was like Florida State playing someone, and I showed, I think, like a 10-second clip of it. All right, so this is still processing. It'll take its time. Game just started. Oh man, oh man. Let me pull up something so I can watch the game. Hey, we all 76ers fans today, man. We all 76ers fan, man. I feel like if you're not a Celtics fan, you should hate the Celtics. That's just how I feel. Same thing about the Cowboys. If you're not a Cowboys fan, you should hate the Cowboys. That's just how I feel, man. You said no to F we not? What you mean, bro? You said I thought you could do that. You could show a couple seconds of like these pro games, but you had to have some type of license to really show a college game, NFL game, NBA game without it getting demonetized. So what are the chances OKC repeats? I like my Sixers, man. I like the Sixers and Lakers, man. But OKC, I mean, bro. Once my team get out the playoffs, I stop watching. You say you're a Cowboys fan for life. It's been 30 years. Oh, man. Philly starting off hot. You said they can make the players that don't sign become JUCO players. Hey, bro, that would be amazing. Like, yo, think about that. The players that don't sign become the actual JUCO players. And then they actually get progression. So when they come out of JUCO, let's say 1 year later or 2 years later, their overall is much higher. Instead of you get a JUCO 3-star, he come in as a 68 overall. And what the hell I'm going to do with a 68 overall junior? Not a damn thing is what you're going to do with that. But instead, if he comes in as a 84 overall junior, oh. Throw the red shirt on him, get another year. Like, that's a great idea, William. Great idea, bro. I can steal that. Say no. But no, that's a great idea. Our video almost done processing. Oh, man. You said only for today and your support. You talking about the 76ers? Yeah, man. So I wanted to play a game, but I'm be honest, I can't play a game when I want to watch these Sixers, man. I ain't gonna be locked in how I need to be locked in, bro. So all right, man. I think we're gonna call it a stream, man. I think we're gonna call it a stream. I think we're gonna call it a stream. So, couple options. I could go live again tomorrow morning. We could start this season, or I could do Air Force Dynasty, and we could have Air Force Dynasty tomorrow on the channel. I'll decide. But if y'all want to get y'all opinion, I'm open ears. But yeah, go live tomorrow. Said on that note, add JUCO to Road to Glory. Okay. Live. Damn. All right, yeah. I need to eat, man. Need to eat, getting tired, getting hungry. All right, man. I appreciate everyone coming to the stream. We'll see what we end up doing, man. If the Sixers win, I mess around, go live after that. If the Sixers win, I mess around, make the Air Force video tonight. If the Sixers win, I mess around, do both. I said, you got church tomorrow, but see you. Hey, man. Hey, Brandon, I appreciate that, man. But y'all boys have a good evening, man. Be safe. And